Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm riding around with Kyle, one of the full-time hands for Mike on the farm. We're gonna cut a few beans, a few soybeans. So this isn't anything that I really have anything to do with. I don't drive the trucks with the beans, and I don't do any of that stuff. I just work the beets and the potatoes. And I thought maybe you'd enjoy seeing how the soybeans that go into your burgers are harvested and grown. Kyle, what else do they put in use soybeans for? Probably oil, yeah, probably a pretty versatile product, isn't it? It's in about everything.
Yeah, feed. China buys a lot of soybeans for feed.
Feed, yeah, I hadn't thought of that. That's right.
These are grown for seed.
For seed. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So it looks like, from what I'm seeing, is it grabs it from the outside and pulls it into the center right down here, and then it goes back into the tractor and gets all the stubble and the beans get separated, and only the beans are kept in the tractor. All the stubble is ground up and slung out the back on the ground for fertilizer or something. So everybody meet Kyle. There's Kyle. Yep. So how long have you been doing this?
8 years.
8 years. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now, do you only cut the beans in one direction, or do you go crossways, or does it really matter which direction you go?
In the combine.
In the combine. I got you. That's a great answer. So how many acres is here altogether?
This piece, about one.
About 1 acre, this little tiny piece we're cutting?
Yeah.
Okay. How long is the growing season for the soybeans?
Berries. These are longer term ones. 65 to 90. 65 to 110 days or something like that, depending on the variety.
Okay. Now, what do you call the head on this?
The reel?
Yeah, the reel, is that what it's called?
Yep.
Okay. Now, for beans, you have, this is called the, what is the bottom part here called?
Oh, it's called a draper header. So it's got the belts on it that feed the crop to the center. And so the reel pulls the beans against the knives. You can see the sickle bars going in the front.
Yeah.
You see the sickle bars going back and
right
forth.
along here. Here's the sickle bars, yeah. And then what are these things here in the middle called?
Oh, the fingers on the reel.
The fingers on the okay.
On the reel. So the fingers will help push the crop onto the sickle bar.
Okay.
The sickle bar cuts it, it falls on the belt. The belt goes to the center. There's a drum you can see with fingers on the drum.
Yeah.
The crop in.
Yeah.
That feeds the feeder house, which is what the header is sitting on.
Right.
There's a big chain belt or big chain with bars on it that pulls the crop into the combine.
Right on. So if you're going to cut corn, I know this whole head assembly is quite a bit different for cutting corn.
Correct, yeah.
Now, would you use this same setup for doing wheat?
Yep.
Okay. What else can you do with this kind of a setup?
Edible beans.
Okay.
Peas, canola. It's what any small grain and food, except for corn.
Yeah. Now, I learned last year that canola, I was under the misconception that canola was corn oil. But canola has nothing to do with corn. Canola is like a little bean, like a lentil.
Little black, but it's about the size of grass seed.
About the size of grass seed, okay.
Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yeah, so I had that all misconstrued, you know, and I think a lot of people don't know what canola really is.
Canola is a weed that we farm.
Oh, a weed that we farm, yeah.
Canola is,
Yeah, well, you got kind of a nice view up here. Let's see, you got, what is the computer up here telling you?
It's GPS.
Oh,
So
GPS.
This is where our line we're on, how many acres we've harvested. Tells you how dry it is. Instant is 9% moisture.
Wow.
It's really dry. This gives you what the yield is in 20 bushels an acre.
Okay.
Isn't ideal, but it's dry here, so.
Yeah, it's a little dry. I guess we're waiting for some rain in the next couple of days.
Yep.
Yeah, and then here's your control panel with your joystick. All the
Slow
up and
speed
down.
up.
Yeah.
Two
Wow.
buttons for the reel.
I was amazed how little a steering wheel is, but I guess you don't need a big steering wheel to turn something. It's
Electric over hydraulic, so.
oh, it's all electrical. Okay.
It's all electric.
Wow, I just noticed. Can't see it from the glare, but there's all the beans in the back window. That's kind of neat. Now, how many tons, or how do you judge? For one thing, how do you know when the combine's full and you need to go to the truck and dump it?
There's a buzzer that tells you.
Oh,
If
okay.
not, you look out the window, and on each side of the hopper, if you look out the window, there's a little window on the hopper.
Okay.
Through,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it way up there.
and when it's about 3/4 of the way up, there's a buzzer that goes off.
Okay.
Lets you know that the hopper's full. You have to dump.
Well, I think a lot of America doesn't know anything about farming. I mean, we all just go to the store and buy what we need, and that's it. You know, I made videos of last year of the sugar beet harvest, and people were amazed at what was going on with the sugar beets. They had no idea. They didn't even know. A lot of people didn't even know sugar beets existed. And you know, I blame our educational system for that, because I believe they should be teaching farming.
Or gardening
Or gardening or something. I mean, even if you don't physically do it, you should at least know that it exists. You know, you take people to the store and they say, oh, well, I want to buy this. Well, where does your meat come from? The store. They don't understand. Meat comes from the animal. The animal comes from the field, goes to the butcher shop, you know, gets cut up and then taken to the store. People just don't know about farming and this sort of thing. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter what kind of way you go at this, just in the combine.
The most efficient.
The most efficient, there you go. And I guess that comes over time, right? Learning how to.
That's why we're going this way right now instead of the other way we were going.
Because it's shorter over there, okay. If you take the longer road, you have to turn less times.
Well, you keep the combine full. So
Okay.
As soon as the combine starts to get empty, we'll start spitting crap on the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because the rotor's not full, so we'll grind everything up.
Oh.
Just throw it out the back. To a point.
Right. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, I've been trying to get a ride in this combine for 3 days, and it just wasn't working out. Timing was bad, and this and that and something else. I finally got it done today, and I'm glad I did, because I like to bring these educational videos to my friends and family, let them know kind of what my world's like. That's why I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook channel, and That's why I want to do it. So you got pedals down here, right? Brake
Yep.
and
Brake and brake.
brake and brake. Yeah, it's kind of like a cutting brake, right? One pedal's for one tire, one's for the other.
Yep. If you hit a bolt, it's not both. Yeah.
Well, looks like we're about to finish this one up.
We'll dump it in the truck.
Yeah, we'll go dump it in the truck. Well, and that'll be a good video. This one's a little longer than what I usually make. That's okay. That's what it took to get this done.
There's 2 acres.
Huh. Well, 2 acres went pretty quick. You know, I've seen some documentaries on these great big combines, and it shows like 4 or 5 of them in concession cutting these huge wheat farms in eastern Montana. You know, there'll be like 5 or 6 of these, or 3 or 4 of them in a line. You know, cut one, then the next one, then the next one. And it's amazing how many acres they can cut in a day. It's absolutely a lot of acreage. Now, what are you going to do with the truck after you get done filling it up? Does the truck need to be moved somewhere?
I don't know. I'll figure that one out when the time comes.
Okay.
We can get bikes and crap on the farm over. You can see he left the door open on the back of the truck.
Oh, no shit.
It's a good thing I started at the front and worked my way backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a pretty good mess.
Yeah, you'd be losing product on the ground.
Yeah.
So you want me to get out, shut that, or is it not going to be critical on this dump?
I think we'll be okay.
All right. So you learn how far away to be from the truck just by kind of trial and error, huh?
Yeah, I kind of judge off of where the header was at. Kind of tell by the gap.
Okay.
See how good I am this time. Last time I was too far away.
Might be a tad bit close. No, you're right on. Boy, that thing's putting out a lot of soybeans, isn't it? It's putting out so much dust you can't see. Back window's going down? Nope, not yet.
Spin the other way.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, there it goes.
There's 2 augers in the bottom of the tank that feed the big one then. Snapping into
There it goes. It's going away. Ah! Yeah, this will probably be the longest video I've made. But I wanna get a good video on this.
I'm sure the people won't mind.
Yeah, nah. Give them something to watch. And that's it, huh?
Yep.
Well, far out, cool and groovy. Woo, tally ho, and away we go. So where are we going now?
There's a little bit left to do on the other side of the coolie.
All right. Well, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it.